12 unpleasant things seniors do as they age that no one tells you. Hello and welcome. If you're watching this, you've reached a beautiful, complex, and often surprising chapter of life. You've accumulated wisdom, experienced joy, and navigated countless challenges. Aging is a privilege, a testament to a life well lived. But let's be honest, it's not always a smooth ride. There are certain changes, small, sometimes frustrating, sometimes bewildering, that creep up on us, and for some reason no one seems to talk about them. We often focus on the big milestones, but it's the daily, subtle shifts that can truly impact our sense of self and our quality of life. Today, we're going to shine a light on 12 of these less discussed realities of growing older. We're not here to complain or to dwell on the negative. We are here to normalize these experiences, to acknowledge them with honesty, and most importantly, to empower ourselves with practical, gentle strategies to navigate them. Think of this as a conversation with a trusted friend, a quiet moment of recognition that you are not alone in what you are feeling. We'll move through these points one by one, offering not just understanding, but actionable steps, small adjustments that can make a big difference in maintaining your independence, your health, and your joy. So settle in, perhaps grab a cup of tea, and let's talk about the things no one tells you about aging, the 12 unpleasant realities and how to navigate them. 1. Forgetting names and important details. This is often one of the first things people notice, and it can be deeply unsettling. You're mid-sentence, reaching for a familiar name, a grandchild, a neighbor, a favorite actor, and it's simply gone. Or you walk into a room with a purpose, only to have that purpose vanish the moment you cross the threshold. It's easy to jump to the worst conclusion, but let's pause and take a deep breath. Forgetting a name or a detail is a common and normal part of the aging process. Our brains are still incredible machines, but they start to process information a little differently. It's like having a massive, well-stocked library where the cataloging system is just a bit slower than it used to be. The information is still there, it just takes a moment longer to retrieve. The key is to manage this with grace and practical tools. Writing things down is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of intelligence. Embrace the power of external memory aids. Keep a small notebook dedicated to names and faces. Use your phone's reminder app. It's a wonderful, tireless assistant. If you're meeting someone new, repeat their name immediately. It's lovely to meet you name. This helps cement it in your memory. And here is a crucial piece of advice. Asking again is perfectly okay. If you forget a name, simply say, "Please forgive me, my memory is playing tricks on me today. Could you remind me of your name?" It shows you are engaged and value the person, and most people will respond with kindness and understanding. It's far better than pretending you remember. Be gentle with yourself. Your worth is not tied to your ability to recall every single detail instantly too. Sudden exhaustion. One moment you're fine, tackling a chore or enjoying a walk, and the next, a wave of profound, bone-deep fatigue washes over you. It's not just being tired, it's a sudden, overwhelming need to stop and rest. Daily tasks that were once effortless can start to feel like climbing a mountain. This sudden exhaustion is a very real physical change. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at energy production and recovery. Inflammation levels may be higher, and even minor physical exertion can deplete your reserves more quickly than before. It can be frustrating because your mind may still feel sharp and ready to go, but your body simply says, "No more, not right now." Solution here is to fundamentally change your relationship with effort and rest. It's time to pace yourself. Think of your energy as a limited daily budget. Don't spend it all in the first hour. Break down larger tasks into smaller, manageable chunks. If you need to clean the kitchen, do the dishes now and wipe the counters after a 15-minute rest. Listen to your body. This is not a cliché, it's a survival strategy. When you feel that fatigue creeping in, stop. Take a break, don't push through it. Ensure you are staying hydrated. Dehydration is a silent energy thief. And focus on small, balanced meals throughout the day to keep your blood sugar and energy levels stable. Recognizing the need for rest and honoring it is a sign of self-respect, not failure. 3. Unexpected weight gain. You might be eating the same way you always have, perhaps even less, yet the scale keeps creeping up, and your clothes feel tighter, especially around the middle. This is a common and often demoralizing experience, and it's largely due to a natural biological shift, a slower metabolism. As we age, our body composition changes. We naturally lose muscle mass, and muscle burns more calories than fat, even at rest. This means your body requires fewer calories to maintain the same weight. If you continue to eat as you did in your 40s, you will gain weight in your 60s and beyond. The weight also tends to settle around the midsection, which is not just an aesthetic concern, but a health one, as abdominal fat is linked to various health risks. The good news is that you have the power to counteract this. It requires a gentle but consistent shift in habits. Portion control becomes paramount. You don't have to eliminate your favorite foods, but you may need to reduce the quantity. Focus on a balanced diet rich in lean protein and fiber, which help you feel full longer. Crucially, you need to incorporate strength training. This doesn't mean lifting heavy weights at a gym unless you want to. It means using resistance, even light dumbbells, resistance bands, or your own body weight to rebuild and maintain that calorie-burning muscle mass. Even a few minutes of daily movement, like a brisk walk, can make a significant difference. It's about consistency, not intensity. Frequent doctor visits. Remember, when a doctor's visit was a rare event, maybe once a year for a checkup. Now it feels like you're on a first-name basis, with the receptionist juggling appointments with your primary care physician, the cardiologist, the ophthalmologist, and the physical therapist. This constant rotation of appointments can feel like a part-time job, and it's a tiring reality of aging. As we get older, our bodies require more maintenance, and frequent medical checkups become a necessary part of a proactive health strategy. It can be overwhelming to manage multiple medications, track different symptoms, and coordinate care between specialists. The best way to handle this is to become an organized and empowered patient. Create a health calendar, a physical or digital one, where you track all appointments, test results, and medication changes. Keep a dedicated folder or binder for all your medical records. Before every appointment, take a few minutes to write down your questions and any new symptoms you've noticed. This ensures you make the most of your limited time with the doctor. Remember, regular screenings are proactive, not punitive. They're your best defense against serious conditions. View these visits not as an inconvenience, but as an investment in your future health and independence. You are the CEO of your own health, and organization is your most powerful tool. 5. Difficulty concentrating. Perhaps you used to devour a novel in a day, or you could focus on a complex project for hours. Now, you find your mind wandering after just a few pages or minutes. Difficulty concentrating and a decline in focus are common complaints. It can make enjoying hobbies like reading or learning new skills feel frustratingly difficult. This change is often related to the natural slowing of cognitive processing speed. Our brains are still capable of learning and focusing, but they may struggle to filter out distractions or maintain attention for long periods. The solution is to treat your brain like a muscle that needs regular, targeted exercise. Engage in brain exercises, puzzles, crosswords, Sudoku, or learning a new language or musical instrument. These activities create new neural pathways and keep your mind agile. When it comes to reading or hobbies, adjust your expectations and your approach. Instead of trying to read for an hour, commit to short, focused sessions of 15 or 20 minutes. Take a break and then come back to it. Ensure you are getting good, restorative sleep, as this is when your brain consolidates memories and clears out metabolic waste. Finally, remember the connection between body and mind. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, which is essential for concentration. A healthy body supports a sharp mind. 6. Loneliness and social isolation. This is perhaps the most painful and least visible of the changes. As the years pass, your social circle inevitably shrinks. Friends move away or, sadly, pass on. Children are busy with their own lives. The rhythm of constant social interaction slows down, leading to feelings of loneliness and social isolation. This is more than just feeling sad. It's a serious health risk, comparable to smoking. The challenge here is that it requires effort to rebuild a social life, and that effort can feel overwhelming when you're already feeling low. But connection is vital for your mental and physical health. The key is to be proactive and consistent. Look for opportunities to join senior groups or clubs focused on your interests, book clubs, gardening groups, or volunteer organizations. Attend local and community events. Even if you only speak to one person, it's a victory. Don't dismiss the power of the internet. Online communities and video calls can bridge geographical gaps and keep you connected to family and old friends. Most importantly, aim for small but consistent social interactions. A daily phone call, a weekly coffee date, or a quick chat with the postal carrier. These small moments of connection add up to a strong social safety net. Remember, you have a lifetime of stories and wisdom to share. The world is waiting to hear them. 7. Decline in mobility. The simple, unconscious movements of youth, bending down to tie a shoe, stepping off a curb, or walking a long distance, can become conscious, sometimes painful, and occasionally difficult tasks. A decline in mobility is a reality for many, caused by joint stiffness, muscle loss, and changes in balance. This can be deeply frustrating because it directly impacts your independence. The natural inclination might be to move less to avoid pain or falls, but this is counterproductive. Motion is lotion for your joints, and inactivity accelerates the decline. The solution is consistent, gentle movement. Incorporate regular stretching into your daily routine. This improves flexibility and range of motion, making everyday tasks easier. Focus on low-impact exercises like swimming, water aerobics, or cycling, which support your joints while building strength. As mentioned before, strength training is critical. Strong muscles support your joints and improve your balance, which is the best defense against falls. Even simple exercises done while sitting, like leg lifts or arm circles, can help. The goal is not to run a marathon, but to maintain the ability to walk to the mailbox, play with your grandchildren, and live your life fully. Consistency is the magic word here. A little bit every day is far better than a lot once a week. 8. Sleep problems. You might find it harder to fall asleep, harder to stay asleep, or you wake up frequently in the middle of the night. This fragmented, non-restorative sleep is a common complaint. It leaves you feeling groggy, impacts your concentration, and can make you more irritable during the day. Sleep patterns change as we age. We spend less time in deep, restorative sleep, and our internal clock can shift, making us tired earlier and wake up earlier. The first and most effective step is establishing a consistent bedtime routine. Your body thrives on predictability. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Be mindful of what you consume. Limit caffeine and heavy meals close to bedtime. Practice relaxation techniques before bed, such as gentle stretching, deep breathing, or listening to calming music. Ensure your bedroom is a sleep-friendly environment, dark, cool, and quiet. If you find yourself awake for more than 20 minutes, get out of bed and do a quiet activity in dim light until you feel sleepy again, then return to bed. If sleep problems persist and significantly impact your quality of life, it is essential to consult your doctor, as they can rule out underlying medical causes and offer professional guidance. 9. Decline in vision and hearing. These sensory changes are often gradual, making them easy to ignore until they start to significantly interfere with daily life. You might find yourself constantly asking people to repeat themselves, turning the TV volume up, or struggling to read small print. Declines in vision and hearing are incredibly common, but they can be isolating because they affect your ability to communicate and engage with the world. The most important thing to understand is that these are not things to be ashamed of or to hide. They are physical realities that have excellent modern solutions. The solution is to be proactive and embrace assistive devices. Schedule regular exams with an ophthalmologist and an audiologist. Modern glasses, contact lenses, and hearing aids are discreet, highly effective, and can dramatically improve your quality of life. Hearing loss in particular can lead to social withdrawal and even cognitive decline because the brain has to work harder to process sound. By using a hearing aid, you are not just hearing better. You are keeping your brain active and engaged. When you are in a social setting, don't hesitate to tell people, "I have a little trouble hearing. Could you please speak up?" This simple statement opens the door to better communication and ensures you stay connected. Let's delve a little deeper into the impact of these changes. When vision declines, it affects everything from reading a book to driving safely. Ensure your home is well lit, especially stairways and workspaces. Use large print books or e-readers with adjustable font sizes. For hearing, remember that the brain needs to be stimulated by sound. Even if you only wear your hearing aids for a few hours a day initially, consistent use is key to retraining your brain to process sounds effectively. Don't let pride or a fear of technology prevent you from accessing the world around you. These tools are designed to keep you connected and safe. 10. Increased sensitivity to temperature. You might notice that you are suddenly much colder than everyone else in the room, or conversely, that a mild summer day feels unbearably hot. This increased sensitivity to temperature is a result of changes in the circulatory system and the efficiency of the body's internal thermostat. It can be uncomfortable and sometimes even dangerous, as it affects your body's ability to regulate its core temperature. The strategy here is all about control and preparation. The simplest and most effective solution is to dress in layers. This allows you to quickly and easily adjust your clothing to match your comfort level, whether you are moving from a warm house to a cool car or from the sun to the shade. Take control of your immediate environment. Adjust the thermostat in your home to a comfortable, safe level. Use cooling or heating aids as needed, a small fan, a heated blanket, or a hot water bottle. During extreme weather, be extra cautious. In the summer, stay hydrated and seek air-conditioned spaces. Remember that the elderly are particularly susceptible to heat stroke because the body's ability to sweat and regulate temperature diminishes. Never hesitate to move to a cooler environment. In the winter, ensure your home is adequately heated and wear warm socks and slippers. Hypothermia can occur even in moderately cool homes. Being aware of this sensitivity allows you to plan ahead and stay comfortable and safe. A practical tip: keep a small, soft blanket or shawl draped over your favorite chair and a personal fan on your bedside table. These small, immediate adjustments can prevent a sudden shift in temperature from becoming a major discomfort. It's about creating a microclimate of comfort around yourself. 11. Grumpiness or shorter temper. You might find yourself snapping at loved ones over small things, feeling a low-level irritation that wasn't there before, or having a shorter temper. This increase in grumpiness or irritability can be confusing and distressing, both for you and for those around you. It's often a complex mix of factors: hormonal changes, chronic pain, the stress of managing the other changes on this list, or simply a lack of quality sleep. It's important to recognize that this is a common experience, but it's also something you can actively manage. The first step is awareness of emotions. When you feel that surge of irritation, pause, ask yourself, am I tired? Am I hungry? Am I in pain? Often, addressing the underlying physical need can defuse the emotional reaction. Incorporate simple, effective stress management techniques. Deep breathing exercises, slowly inhaling and exhaling, can immediately calm your nervous system. A mindfulness or gratitude practice, even for just 5 minutes a day, can shift your focus from what is frustrating to what is good. A simple gratitude exercise is to name 3 things you are thankful for before you get out of bed each morning. This sets a positive tone for the day. If you find yourself consistently irritable, talk to a trusted family member or friend, or consider speaking with a professional. Sometimes, simply talking about the stress you are under can lighten the load. Remember, this irritability is often a symptom, not a character flaw. It's your body or mind signaling that something needs attention. Be your own detective. Are you missing a medication dose? Is your pain level higher than usual? Addressing the root cause is the most effective long-term solution. Remember, you are still the kind, patient person you've always been. You are just navigating a period of increased stress, and you deserve compassion, especially from yourself. 12. Loss of independence. This is perhaps the most emotionally charged point. The need to ask for help, whether it's for driving, managing finances, or even simple household chores, can feel like a profound loss of independence. It can be frustrating, humbling, and even lead to feelings of shame or resentment. You've spent a lifetime being self-sufficient, and needing assistance can feel like a step backward. The shift in perspective here is everything. We must reframe what independence truly means. True independence is not doing everything yourself. It is having the power to choose how you live your life. The solution is to accept help as empowering. When you delegate a task, like having a neighbor drive you to the store, you are not losing independence. You are freeing up your energy and time to focus on the activities that are truly meaningful to you, like spending time with family or pursuing a hobby. Be clear about what you need help with and what you can still do. Maintain control over the decisions in your life. Focus on meaningful activities and the things you can still do well. Find ways to maintain purpose, whether through volunteering, mentoring, or simply being the family historian. Accepting help is a mature, wise decision that allows you to conserve your energy and maintain your quality of life for the long run. The path forward, proactive steps and empowerment. We've walked through 12 realities of aging that can be challenging, but look at what we've done. We've named them, we've understood them, and we've found practical ways to manage them. The overall message here is one of empowerment. Agging is not a passive process. It is an active journey that requires awareness, adjustment, and a commitment to self-care. The solutions we've discussed all boil down to three core areas: lifestyle adjustments, social connections, and professional support. Let's talk about the power of self-compassion. You are not the same person you were 30 years ago, and that is okay. Your body and mind have carried you through decades of life. They deserve patience and kindness. When you forget a name, instead of criticizing yourself, simply acknowledge the moment and move on. When you feel exhausted, thank your body for telling you it needs rest. Consistency over intensity is the mantra for this stage of life. You don't need radical overhauls. You need small, sustainable habits. A 15-minute walk every day is better than a 2-hour hike once a month. A 5-minute stretching routine is better than waiting until you're stiff to move. To further elaborate on these core areas, let's consider the concept of proactive agging. This means not waiting for a problem to become a crisis. For example, instead of waiting for a fall to address mobility, you proactively start a balance class. Instead of waiting for loneliness to set in, you proactively schedule a weekly video call with a distant relative. This shift from reactive to proactive is the single most powerful tool you have. The role of technology: don't let the digital world intimidate you. Technology is a powerful ally in proactive agging. It can help you with memory, phone reminders, social connection, video calls, health management, online health portals, and even physical activity, online exercise classes. Learning a new piece of technology is a fantastic brain exercise in itself. Start small, perhaps by mastering one app that helps you stay connected to family. The importance of purpose. Finally, let's return to the idea of purpose. The loss of independence is often tied to a loss of role or purpose. Find ways to contribute. Volunteer your time, mentor a younger person, share your life story, or dedicate yourself to a new hobby. Maintaining a sense of purpose is a profound antidote to many of the challenges we've discussed, from loneliness to grumpiness. It gives you a reason to get up, to move, and to engage. Remember that you are part of a vast, interconnected community. Every senior you meet is navigating a version of these same 12 challenges. You are not alone. By being open about your experiences, you give others permission to be open about theirs. You become a source of strength and wisdom for your peers, your children, and your grandchildren. The goal is not to stop the clock, but to make every moment count. By recognizing these challenges and taking proactive steps, by making those lifestyle adjustments, nurturing those social connections, and embracing professional support, you can maintain your independence, your health, and your vibrant quality of life. You have the wisdom, you have the strength, you have the tools. Now go live the rest of your life with joy and purpose. Thank you for joining me today. We hope this conversation has brought you a sense of peace and clarity. It's a reminder that the changes of agging are universal and they are manageable. If you found this helpful, please consider sharing it with a friend or family member who might also benefit from hearing this message. We believe that open conversation is the first step toward a more comfortable and fulfilling later life. We've covered a lot of ground today, from managing memory lapses to embracing help, and we encourage you to revisit the points that resonated most with you. Remember the key takeaways: pace yourself, move your body, stay connected, and be kind to your mind. We are committed to providing resources that empower you on your journey. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover next, please leave a comment below. Thank you again for your time and attention. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you next time.